From Brownsville and the Catskills and Henderson, Nevada, USA.
Given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it.
From Brownsville and the Catskills and Henderson, Nevada, USA. Supplied by the ref from the beginning, right after overcoming every impediment that would have prevented it from becoming a reality. The fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson is finally here. He is from the International Boxing Hall of Fame. The bout, which was eagerly anticipated in the boxing world since its announcement on March 7th, has now been concluded. Tyson had given his supporters a glimpse of what to anticipate when he began uploading recordings of his training sessions at 2 minutes 32 seconds of the opening round, right in many of his training videos. Mike was seen working the heavy bag in preparation for the high-profile bout, which is due to be placed at the Dallas Cowboys' 80,000-seater, home and will be streamed live on. I saw him with his shirt off over there. He's fat. I thought he was seen doing pad work with MMA coach Rafael Cordo in the video, showing off some signature hand speed and power that made him one of the hardest hitters in boxing history. He threw several combinations and moved his feet countless times to avoid a counter from Cordo in the clip, which was shared by the Brazilian coach who was Tyson's trainer and corner man for his last fight, an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. The 58-year-old machine can be seen on a new solid punch training, or let's call it speed punching, because his punches were coming after each other in rapid succession. The shared clip was one where Tyson was seen training with Rafael Cordo. In the video, Tyson threw a 4-punch combination as Cordo held the miss, according to Cordo. The exercise helped Mike Tyson generate the greatest force and speed in the shortest amount of time, additionally referring to Tyson's way of punching Jake Paul is the next person to endure this slap, unfortunately without a punching jacket to protect him from Tyson's heat, just as the combatants arrive. Tyson is more conditioned and calm to put in the best boxing performance ever by a 58-year-old. He was really nailed with a right hand. It's up to 5 and 6, not as Iron Mike Tyson faces Jake Paul, and he is undoubtedly in victory mode, strolling to his 51st victory of his career at the age of 58, as expected. Mike Tyson's attitude, skill, and experience will be on full display in the ring 8 and 10, generally iron. Mike Tyson enjoys early knockouts, and Jake Paul, as an amateur, is no exception. Tyson won gold medals in the 1981 and 1982 Junior Olympic Games, defeating Joe Cortez in 1981 and Kelton Brown in 1982. Brown's corner threw in the towel as early as first round in 1984. Tyson won the gold medal at the National Golden Gloves held in New York, beating Jonathan Litt round. Ladies and gentlemen, the match concludes in 2 minutes. Tyson made his professional debut as an 18-year-old on March 6, 1985 in Albany, New York, defeating Hector Mercedes via first-round technical knockout. He had 15 bouts in his first year as a professional, fighting frequently. Tyson won 26 of his first 28 fights by knockout or technical knockout, 16 of which came in the first round. Wonder, but as effective as the former world champion appears to be, you wouldn't overrule the effect of age on him, so he wouldn't come out, and Jake Paul is able to use his youth to his advantage and preserve the distance as Tyson mounts pressure. But we can be sure to see a man who is more motivated by his skill and in-ring experience than he is constrained by his music age. Tyson terrified fighters with his strength, mixed with exceptional hand speed, accuracy, synchronization, and timing. Tyson possessed significant defensive ability, lifting his hands high in the peekaboo manner taught by his coach Cato, to slide under and weave around his opponent's strikes while timing his own. Mitchell Tyson just absolutely attacked him, and this smacks him right back. Tyson's explosive punching technique was due in large part to crouching immediately prior to throwing a hook or an uppercut, allowing the spring of his legs to add power to the punch. One of his signature moves was a right hook to his opponent's body, followed by a right uppercut to his opponent's chin. Lorenzo Boyd, Jesse Ferguson, and Jose Ribalto were both put down by this combination. So Tyson's left hook there very much spoke for itself, and was self-explanatory since Mike Tyson, like every other time, is working on the style Quesadillo particularly built for him with his movement. Tyson reminds fans of his younger days when he looked destructive in the ring, and here is how Tyson is preparing for the Jake Paul fight. When Mike Tyson made his professional debut as a heavyweight, he was relatively short, So his trainer Kato invented a specific style for Iron Mike. It was the famous peekaboo style, which helped Tyson avoid shots close in on the distance and land his punches on the opponent. John, in his latest training videos, Tyson was spotted preparing on the peekaboo method before of the bout against Jake Paul on July 20th. Aside with ducking punches, the 57-year-old landed a few bombs in one film. Mike Tyson is sparring with his gears on here. While his partner assaults him with a combination of the jab right hand and hooks, Tyson ducks when in proximity music. As soon as the partner is about to return, Tyson chases and retaliates with a jab and a cross. To be honest, while Tyson's peekaboo style reminds me of his earlier days, his response time and accuracy aren't the same in the other clip. Tyson is hitting the Miz and is shown unleashing a three-punch combo consisting of a jab, cross, and a left hook, despite the noise generated by the collision between the gloves and the mitts. Tyson appears fatigued, and the 57-year-old is scarcely as fluid as he used to be. There is still fear about Mike Tyson's health versus a young bull like Jake Paul and Oscar De La Hoya's language. Jake Paul also did a wonderful job over the weekend showing Iron Mike Tyson what to expect when they encounter each other in the boxing ring. More than anything, Jake Paul has the benefit of age versus Mike Tyson, who is more than twice Jake Paul's applause age. Paul warmed up for his November 15th clash with Mike Tyson by stopping Mike Perry in 6 rounds at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida on Saturday night. Paul looked on course for an early night against Perry, who has made his name as a bare-knuckle boxer, when he set him down in the first round with a wide, cuffing right hand. Perry got right back up and tried to swarm Paul in the corner. Paul did land a hook and a right hand before missing with an uppercut as Paul knocked Perry down for the second time in round 2, this time with a clean knockdown from a jab to the chest and a straight right hand. But Perry, who lacked boxing skills but was overflowing with toughness, kept stalking forward. In third, Perry began walking Paul down, trying to land leaping left hooks as Paul retreated behind a jab in the fourth. But a Paul hook and jab landed perfectly and sent Perry staggering into the ropes. Paul hammered him with jabs, and another jab wobbled him further. Perry staggered again at the 5th inning bell due to a Paul hook. Paul focused on his jab, snapping back the head of a stiff-legged Perry before a sweeping hook and a right hand landed clean. The end came in the 6th when a Paul hook sent Perry staggering into the ropes. A left hook and follow-up flurry had Perry hurt again, and he fell in the corner for a third knockdown of the night. He clambered to his feet, but the referee waved it off. "Man, he's tough as nails," said Paul, who claimed he had been feeling unwell and had carried a damaged new Mike Tyson. "You're next. I was attempting to roll with the punches and hit your ass back." Perry told Paul that "You did a terrific job. You were way too fast for me, and I couldn't adapt." The convincing and bloodied victory clears the path for a fight with Mike Tyson. Paul verified the fight with Tyson is on for November 15th, and "I'm going to get another KO and prove everyone wrong yet again." Paul stated, "Everyone told that it was a mistake taking this fight, that I was an idiot and I was risking it. But that's why I'm here. I take enormous chances. I put it on the line, and it's anyone, anytime, anywhere prior to the fight versus Perry." Paul stated a loss would cost him a chance to challenge Tyson on November 15 in a heavyweight match that will be aired by Netflix. Paul decided to fight Perry in a cruiserweight contest after Tyson suffered an ulcer flare-up on May 26, prompting the fight with Tyson to be scheduled. It was initially slated to take place Saturday,